Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 3, Book 50, number 886. Narrated by Ayman al-Makki. When I visited Aisha, she said, Buraira, who had a written contract for her emancipation for a certain amount, came to me and said, O mother of the believers, buy me and manumit me, as my masters will sell me. Aisha agreed to it. Buraira said, my masters will sell me on the condition that my wallah will go to them. Aisha said to her, then I am not in need of you. The Prophet heard of that or was told about it, and so he asked Aisha, what is the problem of Buraira? He said, buy her and manumit her, no matter what they stipulate. Aisha added, I bought and manumitted her, though her masters had stipulated that her wallah would be for them. The Prophet said, the wallah is for the liberator, even if the other stipulated 100 conditions. Volume 3, Book 50, number 887. Narrated by Abu Huraira. Allah's Apostle forbade, 1. The meeting of the caravan of goods on the way, 2. And that a residing person buys for a Bedouin, 3. And that a woman stipulates the divorce of the wife of the would-be husband, 4. And that a man tries to cause the cancellation of a bargain concluded by another. He also forbade an najish, see Hadith 824, and that one withholds the milk in the udder of the animals so that he may deceive people on selling it. Volume 3, Book 50, number 888. Narrated by Ubay bin Ka'b. Allah's Apostle said, Moses the Apostle of Allah, and then he narrated the whole story about him. Al-Qadir said to Moses, did not I tell you that you can have no patience with me? 18.72. Moses then violated the agreement for the first time because of forgetfulness. Then Moses promised that if he asked Al-Qadir about anything, the latter would have the right to desert him. Moses abided by that condition, and on the third occasion he intentionally asked Al-Qadir and caused that condition to be applied. The 3 occasions referred to above are referred to by the following verses. Call me not to account for forgetting and be not hard upon me. 18.73. Then they met a boy and Qadir killed him. 18.74. Then they proceeded and found a wall which was on the verge of falling and Qadir set it up straight. 18.77. Volume 3, Book 50, number 889. Narrated by Urwa. Aisha said, Buraira came to me and said, my people, masters, have written the contract for my emancipation for 9 awaq of gold, to be paid in yearly installments, 1 uqiyah per year. So help me. Aisha said to her, if your masters agree, I will pay them the whole sum provided the wallah will be for me. Buraira went to her masters and told them about it. But they refused the offer, and she returned from them while Allah's apostles was sitting. She said, I presented the offer to them, but they refused unless the wallah would be for them. When the Prophet heard that and Aisha told him about it, he said to her, buy Buraira and let them stipulate that her wallah will be for them, as the wallah is for the manumitted. Aisha did so. After that, Allah's Apostle got up amidst the people, glorified and praised Allah, and said, what is wrong with some people who stipulate things which are not in Allah's laws? Any condition which is not in Allah's laws is invalid, even if there were 100 such conditions. Allah's rules are the most valid and Allah's conditions are the most solid. The wallah is for the manumitted. Volume 3, Book 50, number 890. Narrated by Ibn Umar. When the people of Khaybar dislocated Abdullah bin Umar's hands and feet, Umar got up delivering a sermon saying, no doubt, Allah's Apostle made a contract with the Jews concerning their properties, and said to them, we allow you to stand in your land, as long as Allah allows you. Now Abdullah bin Umar went to his land and was attacked at night, and his hands and feet were dislocated, and as we have no enemies there except those Jews, they are our enemies and the only people whom we suspect, I have made up my mind to exile them. When Umar decided to carry out his decision, a son of Abu al-Haqiq came and addressed Umar, O chief of the believers, will you exile us although Muhammad allowed us to stay at our places, and made a contract with us about our properties, and accepted the condition of our residence in our land? Umar said, do you think that I have forgotten the statement of Allah's apostle, i.e., what will your condition be when you are expelled from Khaybar and your camel will be carrying you night after night? The Jew replied, that was joke from Abu al-Qasim. Umar said, O the enemy of Allah! You are telling a lie. Umar then drove him out and paid him the price of their properties in the form of fruits, money, camel saddles and ropes, etc.